Hello, dear GardenCom colleagues. I am Perla Sofia Curvelo Santiago from Region 7 and the founder of agrochic.com. I am delighted to welcome all of you virtually to Puerto Rico. I lived in the northeast part of the island in a city called Carolina, just 5 minutes away from the international airport and close to San Juan, which is the capital. During the summer, temperatures can go from 85 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on which part of the island you are in. Humidity levels are around 70%. If you ever find yourself vacationing in Puerto Rico, know that around the island you can enjoy a lot of green and blue nature-based entertainment, from beaches, mountains, adventures, to specific agricultural tours like visiting coffee farms. But today I will take you to one of my favorite spots, the University of Puerto Rico's Botanical Garden. I am very fortunate that this public garden is a 20 minutes drive away from my home, and I try to visit it at least twice a month for a morning or afternoon power walk. This garden just celebrated its 50th anniversary, and the admission cost is free for everyone. And if you are wondering, no pets are allowed unless our service dog. Like many gardens around the world, this garden has its pandemic protocols in place too. It is open every day from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Online reservations are encouraged. When you arrive, you have to check in at the entrance, and then at a second checkpoint, a person will take your temperature. Masks are required. Its 280 acres are divided into two main areas, denominated as the Jardín Norte, North Garden, and Jardín Sur, or South Garden. In the North Garden, you will find the herbarium, ornamental plants nurseries, and the university's editorial offices. Most of the visitors' attractions are in the South Garden, along with the university's president office, known as Administración Central or Central Administration. Also, you will find the headquarters of the International Institute of Tropical Forestry. During your walk, you will see several buildings which are part of the University of Puerto Rico Mayagüez campus dedicated to the agricultural research, and of course the experimental vegetable garden, which I will go into details in a couple of minutes. The garden harbors over 30,000 plants, mostly tropical plants, has a few lakes, paths, and sculptures to enjoy. If it's your first time in the garden, there are signatures all over the place for you to follow. As soon as you come in, you start disconnecting yourself from the regular noises of the city. You slow down and start paying attention to the birds, to the wind blowing into the trees, and you want to touch every single plant. And if you feel like it, stop and take a good nap under a tree. During the summer, you will see more children and families touring around. Some of the areas where I recommend you to stop and take a close look are the Palmetum, with a collection of over 100 palms from around the world, the Guanacastes Garden, the Laguna Grande or Big Lagoon, and the Bromelias Garden. In here, if you pay attention, you will see the whale looking for water. Every time I come to the garden, I have to spare like an additional hour to visit horticulturist Luis Reinaldo Santiago at the Experimental Vegetable Garden. This is usually my last stop before I leave the garden. Luis Reinaldo has been taking care of this garden for more than 15 years. He comes here every single day, even when he is on vacation. It is an allotment with more than 25 raised beds, a propagation station, and an area where he receives all kinds of groups for workshops and conferences. This area also works as a trial garden for the Agricultural Experimental Station of Puerto Rico. Here you will find all kinds of tropical fruit trees, root and leaf veggies, and aromatic herbs. I can assure you, you will find all the necessary ingredients for your fresh mojito and cooking sauces. I never leave with empty hands, and neither the rest of the visitors. Even if it's just for 1 hour, coming to the Jardín Botánico is a great place to connect with nature within the city. I hope you can visit Puerto Rico in the near future, and for sure I will join you for an in-person tour at this beautiful place that I enjoy so much. See you soon!